Welcome to Leopard Farm. Out here in the wilds of Alaska, cozy cabins tucked deep in the forest come with one very large, very uninvited house guest: massive black bears. In a single season, locals have documented as many as 125 break-ins, bears ripping doors off their hinges, punching through windows, even tearing holes in walls and roofs while hunting for an easy meal. Thankfully, no one has been hurt, but the destruction adds up fast. Homeowners have shelled out well over $100,000 just to patch things back together. Think twisted metal doors, shattered glass everywhere, and siding shredded like paper. That's exactly why bear hunting has been a trusted, time-tested solution across the American West. It's 100% legal, tightly regulated by wildlife experts, and helps keep bear numbers in balance so families can feel safe in their own homes. A bear hunt in the wild isn't a weekend getaway. Most trips stretch from 5 to 12 grueling days, testing your patience and demanding razor-sharp focus the entire time. Hunters rely on heavy-hitting, large-caliber rifles capable of dropping a 400-pound bear at 60 to 90 yards. But don't let the gear fool you. This is anything but easy. Each year, the state carefully issues just 1,000 to 1,800 permits, adjusting the number based on population trends and habitat health to keep the ecosystem in balance. The absolute best window is spring, right after bears wake up hungry from hibernation, or fall when they're aggressively bulking up for the long winter ahead. Spotting one is only half the battle. Getting within range means pushing through thick brush, brutal terrain, unpredictable weather, and endless hours of glassing ridgelines at dawn and dusk. One glimpse of a massive boar disappearing into the alders is all it takes to remind you. It always has the home field advantage. But when everything finally lines up, the wind is right, your heart's pounding in your throat, and that trophy steps into the open, the rush is unlike anything else on Earth. Picture this: razor-sharp ridges dropping straight into the ocean, dense walls of alder and devil's club, so thick you can barely see your own boots, the ground so boggy and uneven that even the fittest hunter is lucky to cover half a mile in an hour. Brown bears aren't just big, they're brilliant and paranoid. They vanish like ghosts, leaving only a pile of scat, a fresh claw rake on a spruce, or a single tuft of fur caught on a branch. Then Mother Nature loves to mess with you. A sudden downpour or wet snowfall can wipe every track clean in minutes, turning a promising stalk into a cold, wet slog with no guarantee of success.
Got him.
That's where modern gear becomes a lifesaver. A reliable GPS keeps you from getting cliffed out or walking straight into a bear you never saw coming. Quality electronic hearing protection doesn't just save your ears from the boom of a big rifle. It actually amplifies quiet sounds like snapping twigs or heavy breathing in the brush, giving you that extra second to react. But when it's go time, everything still comes down to the rifle in your hands, usually a hard-hitting .338 or .375, and the shot you have to make at 50 to 80 yards. One squeeze of the trigger has to be perfect. Miss, or worse, wound a bear, and in the blink of an eye, the most dangerous game on the planet besides with a bungee. That's coastal brown bear, equal parts chess match, endurance test, and pure adrenaline. When you're pursuing a massive brown bear in the Alaskan wilderness, there's zero margin for error. One wrong move, and the price could be your life. These animals are enormous, powerful, and unpredictable, which is exactly why serious bear hunters treat preparation like an obsession. We're talking top-tier gear, reliable firearms, cutting-edge GPS and tracking tech, and rock-solid game plans that leave nothing to chance. Welcome to the Leopard Farm channel, where we dive into the heart of the action. Across the rugged mountains of Turkey and the fertile fields of Morocco, wild boars are causing chaos, tearing through cornfields, destroying orchards, and jeopardizing farmers' livelihoods. To combat this growing threat, local authorities have enlisted skilled hunters to rein in the boar population. Join us as we follow John and Nick's teams on their high-stakes mission to protect crops and communities from these relentless invaders. Our journey begins in a dense Turkish forest, where John's team is gearing up for a critical hunt. With careful planning, they position themselves along key boar trails, each member focused and ready for action. John takes his spot on a path the boars are sure to cross, his rifle steady and his senses sharp. Suddenly, a massive boar bursts into view. With one precise shot, John brings it down cleanly, a testament to skill and preparation. In this unforgiving landscape, there's no room for mistakes. Every move could mean the difference between a protected harvest and a devastating loss. High in the Turkish mountains, John steadies his scope, catching sight of another wild boar creeping up the hillside. Oblivious to the danger, the boar steps into the open, and John doesn't hesitate. With a single, expertly placed shot, the beast drops instantly, one kill that underscores the stakes. In this unforgiving terrain, every bullet must find its mark to protect the farmer's crops. Deeper in the forest, another hunter waits, senses razor sharp. After a tense 10 minutes, a rustling in the brush signals his target. A boar steps into view, and with calm precision, he fires, felling the animal before it even registers the trap. The team's skill and focus ensure these destructive pests are stopped with surgical efficiency. Meanwhile, in the sun-scorched fields of Morocco, Nick's team rumbles across the rugged terrain in their vehicle, heading straight into boar territory. Suddenly, a massive shadow charges toward them, a wild boar, tusks gleaming, closing in fast. Nick braces himself, heart pounding, and takes aim. A rapid burst of gunfire echoes across the fields, and the beast collapses just feet from the vehicle, its charge halted in a nick of time. The close call is a stark reminder of the dangers these hunters face, where split-second decisions and unwavering focus are the difference between victory and disaster. Nick's team doesn't miss a beat, swiftly moving to set up a strategic ambush across the Moroccan field. Hidden among the tall grasses, they lie in wait, eyes locked on the open expanse. Suddenly, a wild boar thunders into view, charging recklessly through the clearing. With perfect timing, a volley of precise shots cuts through the air, and the beast crumples to the ground, stopped in its tracks. The team's seamless coordination and razor-sharp execution safeguard the field, ensuring no further devastation. As dusk settles, Nick races to the field's edge, a hotspot for boar encounters. Out of nowhere, a massive boar explodes from the bushes, fleeing some unseen threat. In a heartbeat, Nick takes aim and fires, his bullet halting the danger in its tracks and securing another hard-won victory for the farmers. In the icy grip of France's snow-covered mountains, Nick's team braves sub-zero temperatures, carving their way through a frozen forest to take up positions. One hunter, perched behind a snow-draped ridge, spots movement through the dense trees. A large herd of wild boars emerges, moving in a tight, disciplined line. Zeroing in on the biggest boar, he steadies his rifle and fires, dropping it with a single shot. The herd scatters in chaos, but before they vanish into the snowy woods, a second well-placed bullet fells another boar. This cold, calculated strike sets the stage for a grueling hunt, where skill and nerve are tested against nature's toughest challenges. Guided by a tracking signal, Nick locks onto the wild boar herd's position and directs his team to a prime ambush spot in the snowy French mountains. As anticipated, the boars burst from sand-dusted shrubs, their silhouettes stark against the white landscape. In a flash, synchronized gunfire erupts, dropping one beast instantly. The snow is soon marked by scattered carcasses, a stark testament to the team's deadly precision. Nearby, another hunter catches a boar's shadow. With a single well-aimed shot, the animal collapses, and moments later, more gunfire echoes from other posts, signaling additional takedowns. The once chaotic mountains fall silent, proclaimed by the team's relentless skill.
The shot.
Hello everyone, welcome to Leopard Farm, where we're tackling a wild issue hitting close to home, a full-blown monkey invasion in Olin, Texas. Yep, you heard that right. Thousands of monkeys are turning this quiet city into their personal playground. According to the Texas Department of Wildlife, an estimated 2,600 to 3,000 primates are now roaming the streets, causing everything from busted fences to serious safety concerns. How did this small town become a monkey metropolis? And what's being done to get this chaotic situation under control? Keep reading to get the scoop. And if you love diving into bizarre, real-life stories like this, smash that subscribe button as we race to hit 10,000 subscribers. This primate problem didn't just pop up out of nowhere. In Olin, it all started with a seemingly innocent act, locals tossing food to curious monkeys. Over time, these snacks turned shy primates into bold scavengers, unafraid of humans. Now they're raiding trash cans, sneaking into homes, and leaving chaos in their wake. The fallout? A 30% surge in trash-related complaints and a doubling of